Hello.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Thank you for that, for answering. Okay, without further ado, again, I'm CJ Sarmiento, Product Support Engineer for Adobe, Dell Workstation, and LGLFD from BSD And today I'm going to discuss the Photoshop and its product updates within the past 6 months. Okay, for our agenda today, I have here the Adobe 2020, June 2020 Photoshop updates, October 2020 Photoshop updates, and I will be giving a short demo for the latest updates. Okay, for this one, a better, faster portrait selection with the use of the select subject command. So, select subject command has been optimized for the June 2020 release of Photoshop. With just a single click, you can now create precise selection of human subject in your image. Also, it can automatically detect the person in your image. Okay, so you can also create refine hair details with select and mask and change it to black and white for you to clearly see the edges and make sharp edits on the hair details. Next is the ACR or the Adobe Camera Raw improvements. You can now save time in adjusting one image or if you are creating batch images. For example, you're editing an entire portfolio wherein you will edit it with the same presets. No, you can create presets with one image and apply it to all. Okay, you can have the ability and set ISO adaptive presets as raw defaults. Also, there is a new slider within the local panel of this workspace wherein you can change color of a space without affecting the other in that photo. Next is we can auto-activate Adobe Fonts. So we can now say goodbye to missing fonts in our Adobe Photoshop. So you will just open the document and it will automatically detect the missing fonts. So you can sync it with this blue circular button we see here in our screen, and it will automatically download the font from the Adobe library. Also, if this would happen if you're connected to the internet or with your Adobe Cloud. Next update for the June 2020 updates is the rotatable patterns, wherein you can change the angle of the pattern that you inserted in your design. And last for the June update, the improved match font. So if this is powered by Adobe Sensei, the one that is also the machine learning for if you're familiar with the Adobe Acrobat. So this one is uh, um, improved match font wherein if you have a missing font, Adobe will suggest fonts that are similar to the image or um, suggest the exact font that is missing in your library. You can just use your rectangular marquee tool and select the font and click type on the tabs and select the match font feature and it will prompt a menu wherein you can see the suggested fonts. If it's not downloaded yet, you can download it and click OK. And if you click text, the font will automatically be the selected font and you will be able to create the text that matches the one in the image. Okay. For the 29 for the October 19, 2020 update, of course, if you guys haven't updated your softwares yet, it is already available if you have subscription in your Adobe Cloud Desktop. So you can just update it. Also, for this one, Neural Filters, this one is a new workspace in Adobe Photoshop wherein uh, there is an entire library of filters that you can use. Okay, we have skin smoothing, we can colorize black and white photo or old photos, and later I will give a demo for this one. Okay, you can change the facial expression of the person or even give it a big smile or whatever you want to edit with it. So this is a machine learning also powered by Adobe Sensei. So it has been tried in hundreds or thousands of pictures in order to achieve that learn the machine learning experience. it will also reduce your work dramatically because with just a single click, you can already see the difference on the photo. Next is the sky replacement. So you can now edit the sky for your image if you want to edit it with the available presets in the Adobe Workspace itself. Okay, also later I'll give a demo for this one. So let's move on to, we can now learn more directly in the app. So before, or the Discover panel is where we can watch tutorials for the commands that we want. So it will prompt a tutorial video. But for this one, it is already in-app and we can have the quick action tools for this that will help us na ma-achieve yung gusto nating edit. Also, this is good for newbie na mga graphic designers or those who is new with Photoshop wherein they can search for the command that they want and it will automatically be available for them. Okay. Also, meron yung mga in-app din na tutorial videos for you to play within the app. Okay. Next is the enhanced cloud documents. Okay, you can easily manage Photoshop Cloud document version in-app. Okay, also if you are working offline or you're going off the grid, as long as na sync naman yung sa cloud and sa ating mga mobile devices, you can access it through your mobile devices. Also, next one, or for the last update in the October 2019 update, is the pattern preview. Okay, you can now envision real-time patterns. You can create your own pattern and you can also change it and visualize it in where you would want it to be. And also, for our updates here, all of these updates will work on any GPU. But of course, the heavier your workload will be, it will require a higher GPU. That's why Workstation is best choice for this. Okay, so I'm using a 4 gig workstation and I'm having no problem naman for this. So before I end my presentation and proceed with the demo, for the demo, can you guys see my screen? Okay, I will proceed now with the demo. So for this one, we're going to use neural filters for skin smoothing. So we'll just choose filter, neural filters. Okay, seem to click. What? We'll proceed with skin smoothing later. I can seem to click the neural filter. For this one, you just need to click filter, neural filter. So this is a photo of Dr. Jose Rizal. And let us colorize it with the use of the neural filter feature. So we need to choose beta filter and uh, turn on the colorize button. So let's wait for it as it is just syncing with the cloud. Okay, so as you can see, it has been colorized, but not to the point where it would colorize all. So this is because our edit is not really perfect, but since this is based on machine learning, we just need to feed it with a lot of um, learning experience, or we have it run through simulations wherein it would colorize different black and white photos for it to fully learn. So this is a great start for Adobe for machine learning experience. As you can see, I did not really do anything. I just turned on this button for it to be like this. Okay. So next is for next is for the changing of expression or even the age. This is also for neural filters. again, let's uh, turn on the beta filters, and for this one, let's turn on the smart portrait, okay, where we can change his expression. Okay, so let's make him happy. So as you can see, he's not really smiling for this photo, but if okay, so it takes a lot of time. Yeah. So we can see that the expression really changed from a simple smile. It turned into a wide smile. Also, we can change his facial age for this one. Let's see if we can make him look young. Also, these filters do not distort the original image. It just creates a new layer. As you can see here, we have output new layer, and all of the edits that we made will be output to a new layer when we click OK. So let's try. So as you can see, this is the new layer that we created wherein we made him look young and happy. So for let's turn this off. So this is the changes, no? So it we didn't really edited the image. So if we want to make it perfect, we can use the powerful tools of Adobe uh, for it to be okay na for our end. For this one, let's change the sky. We need to choose edit and select sky replacement. So there is a library of presets that we can use to change the sky and even the scenery. So we can change it for anything we want here, or we can add our own preset. So we can edit the shift edge, sky adjustment, temperature, or we can even move the sky. So again, it just added a new layer for sky and did not um, make adjustments for the original photo. Okay. And for this one is the pattern preview. I have pre-created some. So you can use this by uh, creating new and adding shapes for this one. Okay. And then let's click on view, pattern preview. Okay. So it would display the pattern that would look like with repeated pattern, like so if we want to place it, for example, in a t-shirt, let's just save this first as a pattern. Let's click edit and choose the define pattern. So for this one, I'm going to name this floral. So let's put it in the shirt here by dragging and so this is what would our pattern look like in a t-shirt. Okay. We can also change its orientation by the June 2020 update, where we could use this um, angle editor. Also for this one, I think hindi pa rin pwedeng ma-open yung filter. But for this one, I'm going to use this as an example for the new Discover app. So we have three ways to open the Discover app. The search icon here in the upper right corner, the help and the Photoshop help, or the Control F or Command F feature. So for this one, we can see that the new Discover app has these suggestions, okay, for example, or quick actions, okay. For this, we have the remove background. Oh, it just doesn't show me tutorial for remove background, but for an editable one, there is an apply um, function for us to use. Let's see if we can try it with different image. The file is unsupported. So, let me just select another photo. Hello. So I reopened the image that I am editing earlier, and for this one, I opened the Discover app and selected the quick actions. So for this one, I'll just click apply, and the background will be automatically removed. Okay, so that's all for my demo for today. If you have any questions, kindly ask it in the chat box so our team can answer it.